Chapter 19. And there came 2 angels to Sodom in the evening, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose to meet them, and fell upon his face, and did reverence. And he said, Behold now, my lords, turn into your servant, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and you shall rise early, and go on your ways. And they said, No, but we will lodge in the street this night. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned into him, and entered into his house, and he made them a feast, and baked unleavened cakes, and they did eat. But before they lay down, the men of the city, the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both young and old, all the people from every quarter. And they called Lot, and said to him, Where are the men that came into you tonight? Bring them out to us, that we may know them carnally. And Lot went out to them at the door, and shut the door after him. And said, I pray you, my brethren, do not so wickedly. Behold now, I have 2 daughters which have not known men, let me bring them out to you, and do to them as it may seem good to you. Only do nothing to these men, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And they said, Stand back. And they said, This one came in as a stranger, and he will needs be a judge. Now we will deal worse with you than with them. And the men pressed sore upon them and Lot, and came near to break the door. And the men put forth their hand, and brought Lot into the house with them, and shut the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the men said to Lot, Whomsoever you have yet here, bring them out of this place, for we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is become great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. And Lot went out, and spoke to his sons-in-law, who were to take his daughters, and said, Arise, go out of this place, for the Lord will destroy the city. But he seemed to his sons-in-law as one that mocked. And when the morning arose, the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take your wife, and your 2 daughters that are here, lest you be consumed in the iniquity of the city. And while he delayed, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters, the Lord being merciful to him, and they brought him forth, and set him without the city. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for your life, do not look behind you, neither stay in all the plain, escape to the mountain, lest you be consumed. And Lot said to them, I pray you, my lords, behold now, your servant has found grace in your sight, and you have shown mercy with me, to deliver my life, but I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me, and I die. Behold now, this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. I pray you, let me escape thither, is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. And he said to him, Behold, I have accepted your prayer also concerning this thing, and I will not destroy it. Haste therefore, escape thither, for I cannot do anything until you come thither. Therefore the city was called Zor. The sun arose upon the earth, and Lot entered into Zor. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities, and all the plain, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back behind him, and became a pillar of salt. And Abraham arose early in the morning, and went to the place where he had stood before the Lord. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and, lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham, and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt. And Lot went up out of Zor, and dwelt in the mountain, and his 2 daughters with him, for he feared to dwell in Zor, and he dwelt in a cave, he and his 2 daughters. And the firstborn said to the younger, Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come into us after the manner of all the earth. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve the seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night, and the firstborn went in, and lay with her father, and he knew not when she lay down, nor when she arose. And the next day the firstborn said to the younger, Behold, I lay last night with my father, let us make him drink wine tonight also, and go into him, that we may preserve the seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night also, and the younger arose and lay with him, and he knew not when she lay down, nor when she arose, and the 2 daughters of Lot conceived by their father. And the firstborn bore a son, and called his name Moab. He is the father of the Moabites unto this day. And the younger also bore a son, and called his name Ben-Ammi. He is the father of the children of Ammon unto this day.